Foster Bell.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and talofa lava to you, sir. Can I begin by congratulating our assiduous and hard-working and dedicated Minister of Justice for introducing the Victims of Crime Reform Bill and the 4 subsidiary bills which implement its provisions. Sir, I welcome this bill in particular here in Wellington because I spent, sir, an evening out with the New Zealand Police on Saturday night on a ride-along and had an opportunity to, well, volunteering, yes. And actually, it was very interesting. The Sergeant, Caroline, and the 2 constables, Jeremy and Colin, noted that, unfortunately, the local member here doesn't seem to take much interest in their activities. But anyway, sir, I was out with the police on a ride-along and we got called up to a domestic incident in Karori, sir. And it was a very unfortunate incident in that the 2 adults involved, partners, had 2 young children who were witness to the incident. Without going into details and given that it's a case that will probably eventually come up before the courts, I think it's very safe to say that the children were victims in every sense of the word, and under this legislation they will be given the support and the assistance that victims need and deserve. And I think on this side of the House, sir, we should be very proud and completely unapologetic of the fact that we put the rights of victims above those of offenders and those who do evil in the community and who cause harm, particularly to the most vulnerable, the youngest members of our community. So I particularly welcome, sir, the provision that would deem those people who are witness to domestic violence in their households to be victims, so they can receive those sorts of support, and also to the provisions which allow them to make a statement in their own way or their own words. In the case of these particular children, very small children, a visual representation of the harm that they've experienced. Utterly appropriate. I unhesitatingly commend this bill to the House, sir. Thank you.
I call Dennis O'Rourke.
Mr. Speaker, this legislation is a very welcome step forward in the emerging movement to do more to support and consider the rights and needs of the victims